right, let's take a picture of that. I don't know that there's anything we can do here yet. But it did give us that symbol. We can translate that later and find out what it means. Some water here, but I don't think it's going to do anything. We cannot get down. So we go back. Push the button. Okay, we go up. Broken machinery that I assume we'll be fixing at some point. We can continue to go up and over, or we can go down here. And I don't know what's down here, but we're going to check that first. Another teleporter. Where does this take us? Oh, okay. Got a harp. $32 by the looks of it. Oh, I didn't mean to put it back. I wanted to look on top of its head. Nothing else. No, I wanted to look at the pipe. Thank you. Or we can look at the robot. Seeing anything too interesting with the robot. Okay, now we can look at the pipe. Or it's the square hammer. Nothing fancy about that. Another robot. Pretty rusty. Don't see anything too important on that one. Nothing on its feet, nothing on its head. Diagram of one of the lasers. Nothing there. And what appears to be the Antikythera mechanism? I don't know if any of that's going to come in handy. Or that. Probably not. You never know. More stuff. Samurai squirrel. Sort of a boat. Not seeing anything there. Stuffed bunny. Cerberus. DS Wolf. I wanted to look on the back of it, but thank you. Nothing. Adventures in the Ages of Mist, TM, and Beyond. What? This has got to be an Easter egg, right? It's got to be an Easter egg. Just referencing your other big game franchise. Nice. Mist. What have I found? This is blowing my mind. What? The Ark of the friggin' Covenant? What? What kind of room have I stumbled upon? A page. Awry Larval Notes by CF. Takes about 3 to 5 days for a single awry larva to change colors after being moved to a new surface. Pulsing stops immediately upon removal from Captar, induced by polyarchs. Cloning has been extremely easy, like potatoes easy. Organics, plant fiber, yellow, bone, light yellow, awry encrustment, green, metals, gold, pink, copper, red, orange, titanium, orange, silver, red, aluminum, red, orange, tech, Mofang tech, magenta, Villain extrusions, near white, stone, granite, Captar, teal blue, sandstone, Hunrath, light blue, soarstone, Mofang, deep purple, shale, Murray, very light blue, and polyarch pods, always purple. To do, I'm curious about the effect of combining various base surface. Still a bit odd experimenting with the life forms. The light they emit is handy given our limited supply of diesel fuel. And there's a path this way as well. And now I'm here. Okay. So we can easily go back to where we were, but I want to find out what that symbol was, and hopefully we can translate it into a number. Three. I don't know how or if that's going to help us. One more quick look through here to make sure I haven't missed. Make sure I haven't missed anything. I did miss something. 15997AH. The Villain, I can't find the words. It's such a foreign life cycle, or perhaps not. They launch themselves across expanses of space, preserved for eons, until at last their technological arcs can hone in and carry them to a new home. They have no connection with their predecessors, but in spite of this, perhaps because of it, They have amazing recollections of their history. Their stories are epic, reaching back through eons. Unlike many of us who were abducted, they were abducted as a whole. Their scoop moved an entire facility that was about to be annihilated. I have come to believe that they, perhaps more than any of us, have a deeper understanding of whatever this strange system is that we find ourselves in. 16333 AH. I need to write this down. We buried Jai-Eun today. This place never really agreed with her. Kept to herself mostly. Depressed and downcast. Anyway, I digress. I stayed after the brief words were spoken. I was the last to leave. I wandered to the dome, as I often do, and looked out at the undulating saurian weirdness beyond the cell wall. Movement caught my eye. Now, on very rare occasions, we've seen Mofang scrambling about in the distance. But there have been fewer and fewer sightings over the years. But before me was a tall, haggard Mofang running desperately, almost directly toward me from one of the distant structures. It, I still can't tell the gender, got closer and closer. I thought it would see me and stop, or turn around, or be curious about this strange dome and our world inside it. But it continued running, quickly, almost directly to my position. I was frozen in place with curiosity until my reflexes took over at the last moment, and I leapt out of the way. But rather than hit the dome and fall backward, or come through into Hunrath, the dome flashed its familiar tone and the Mofang vanished. I was stunned for a bit, but I retrieved my wits and stepped into the dome, myself, to quickly get to the other side. After getting through, I immediately turned around and saw the Mofang outside on the other side of the dome, still running away from whatever it feared, but as if it had no sense of passing around the dome. As surprising as the event was, it did serve to settle a few things in my mind. I always wondered how no one on Earth noticed what had replaced this chunk of Arizona we have here. 16772 AH. One moment. I've got to vent. Again, there are those who argue with me. Over and over, I demonstrate that in almost every case, whatever the process was that brought us here, it occurred at a pivotal moment. They tell their stories and they still can't admit that the abduction actually saved each of us. All of us. What is it in human nature that grasps so strongly to the past that we blame our saviors for stealing it from us? Okay, just one more vent before bed. If each of us was individually saved from something, then maybe all of us were corporately saved from something larger. Can we really be sure what's left? And this, the arrivers come from various places and times. Sarah got here almost 15 years ago from the year 2055, and Uziel got here 2.5 years ago from 1942. What does that mean? Time here is shuffled and chaotic compared to Earth. What state is Earth in right now? When is Earth right now? 16787 AH. It's 3:15 a.m., and I feel compelled to journal this craziness. After spending most of yesterday meditating with the Arai, and then most of this evening discussing the nature of these worlds with CW, I had just a sip of infamous Hunrath hooch and collapsed in my chair. Well, I just awoke from a dream. I'm not one who puts a lot of credibility in dreams, but maybe the Arai were able to move something in me to understand. Or possibly, because of the intense discussion, my subconscious mind was triggered to be able to sort out some logical connections. Or maybe it was the hooch. The dream. I was tending a garden, an immense garden. And it wasn't for food or flowers, it was just about the health of the garden. I kept working and working to control it and contain it and make it healthier. But the garden seemed to fight me at every turn. And after what seemed like days of work, I finally gave up in frustration. And as I stood there doing nothing, the garden flourished before my eyes, growing and spreading in every direction. Because, I realized, the system that the plants were based on was not about me shaping and controlling. The natural system of plants is healthier when they are out of control, when they are free to spread and intermingle and cross-pollinate and mutate. Now, from a human point of view, that may not provide what I want. I get smaller fruit, and smaller flowers, and untidiness. But from the point of view of the plants, they grow stronger and much more resilient and resistant. The more they are scattered, the higher their odds of surviving. And now that I contemplate, hello, and now that I contemplate, I realize that even the individual plants and seeds may not appreciate the benefit of what's happening. They are torn from their origins, forced into situations that seem extreme, possibly even destroyed by these new environments. But for the seeds that survive, the seeds that survive. Now that's where real growth, strength, and abundance comes from. It's so beautiful and terrifying. Beyond the beauty of it all is a system and structure that defies understanding. Okay, what if this is all a natural process? There are signs of something behind it all, but well-hidden signs. So, well, if I look at all of this, the cell, the tree, the water, the seeds, the hub, the health, even the abductions, well, there seems to be a grand system, or plan. The plan doesn't take me into account. It is unemotionally intent on the health of something much bigger. That may hurt my feelings, but, well, what am I in the entire scheme of the universe? I have no idea what, if anything, might have put this process into motion, but that is irrelevant. Tomorrow I will talk with CW. He could be swayed from his battery plan. 17145 AH. I really don't journal much. I came to write this down because I am distraught. As I contemplate the plan that I have set in motion, I realize that I have become the destroyer of worlds. I sat down to write, to seek some cathartic tranquilization, and I realized the last thing I journaled was some esoterically beautiful philosophy about letting this garden grow, not so reaffirming or calming. But nevertheless, here is my reasoning, because I must write this down. Simply, it is us or them. Complexly, if this is some kind of garden, and we're the plants or seeds or whatever, well, some of us have gotten together and decided that we're the better choice to survive if the others have unilaterally decided that we all won't survive. I am more fit, damn it! This is not me. I want to be calm and garden or ungarden or grow or... What gives one species the right to destroy another species? Who gets to choose? Do I just lay down and die because the more aggressive species thinks they're better, more powerful? What brutal scale do I use to measure the good of some against the life of others? Does love ever destroy in order to help move or help more survive? To help love itself to survive? Does that even make sense? Can I kill because I think it will bring about more love? What if I'm not even capable of understanding the situation of hate versus love? Maybe I am the hater? Do I generate this love delusion to help me maintain my sanity in light of the choice I have made? My God, it's too much. If these are just my walls of delusion, then I choose to live within them. I am a seed, scattered by the wind, but I will not simply be trampled. I will kick and scream and survive. May God have mercy on my soul. Well, that escalated quickly. And we missed some scissors. I don't know what the scissors do for me. Male, female, JM. Might come in handy later. Back there. Again, I don't think I can read any of these books. Especially don't think I'm going to be reading a trademarked book. Oh, something on the back here. From caverns miles beneath the New Mexico desert, the Dunny ruled an empire that lasted 10 millennia. They wrote linking books that allowed them to span universes, ignoring the primitive humans that infested the surface. But the glory of Dunny was brought low mere centuries ago, and their ages were left empty and abandoned until now. Called to the desert, we have found our way down to Dunny. Its secrets are in our hands, and its future is ours to determine. The next chapter of Dunny is unwritten. In 1993, Cyan Incorporated introduced us to the surreal worlds of Myst and the Dunny. Now you can make your own journeys of exploration and adventures through the ages. Discovery-focused mechanics, play in modern or historical Dunny, unlimited possible environments. I love the idea of having other ways for people to tell stories in the Myst universe. Richard Rawa Watson, Cyan Incorporated. This is still tripping me out. Like, whoa. Open, open, open. No, you were opening. It's a circuit board. It's like a mini PC or a Raspberry Pi. There's a little processor, a stick of RAM, some onboard chips, various connectors. No, is there a button or anything I can interact with? Did I already take a picture of this? I don't remember. I'm going to take another picture if I did. I'm so confused. Like that. It's just insanity to me. All right, I guess we go up. Oh. This was the only thing down here, right? Can't go through there. Okay. We go up. Seems we have another path we can take. Here. No, we couldn't go through the barrier down there. All right, let's see what this way holds. Interesting. That gets us over here on a path we haven't been able to get to yet. Can we lower this? Shortcut. Yeah. And another one of these. Oh no, that was down there. Is that just being used as a counterweight? Are those buttons? No, it's got to do something. It has to do something. Down we go. Another teleport. We've got some different paths we can take. Well. Okay. Where is this one going to take us? We're back in Hunrath. Where? This is the top of that sphere. Oh. Okay. Okay. So I don't know how we would even get back over there where we're wanting to go. We can always go back too, but we can also rotate this. And that might be a puzzle in and of itself, is rotating it to work in the other world. Okay. That's the way it came from initially, and it led to one path. This is leading to another path entirely, which I think is this just going to unlock a shortcut. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a shortcut. I mean, that's great. Don't get me wrong. I love a good shortcut. So 1, 2, 3. We need to turn it 4 times, I believe. And then we can go up that other path. Three. That's 4. Please be right. All right, let's see what this way holds. A locked door. Okay. Holds. Well, let's rotate it 4 more times. And then go back to where it was before. I feel like we want to actually teleport this and leave it. But I don't know how to get to that point. Or do I? This game is a mind bender. Don't have a way to get that thing back down here. The body down there. Cut in half. I don't even know that that teleport even works. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. I really don't want to have to mess with this. Okay. I know what needs to be done. I just don't want to do it right now. So I think I am going to go ahead and call stream here. I have a plan for next stream, which is nice. We need to rotate the other one, and I don't know how many we need to rotate it. So that's going to be kind of a pain. I've rotated it previously, so it's probably going to be trial and error. So, yeah, we'll see. I may even do that off stream just to try to get it right, and then we can stream from there. I don't know. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching Obduction. We will continue the series and go from there. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.